Hey YouTube, Canadian Vape Station, coming at you tonight with a product review, and especially for the people on the east coast of Canada, Nova Scotia in particular, an awesome place to buy it. Now, the reason why it's such an awesome place is the people are great there, and the prices are phenomenal. I think they beat everyone in the region, to be honest, for price. So it's the Vaporhub, and I'm going to put a link to their website down below. It kind of gives, all the pertinent information about the locales. So there's one in Truro, one in Halifax, and one in Dartmouth. So I'm going to put a link down below. So Vaporhub, big shout out to you guys. Thanks for hooking me up with this product for review. The pricing there is second to none, so I just wanted to make that clear. So the product we're going to talk about tonight is this little guy here, the SMOK XPro M80 Plus. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, thing's a champ. This thing, it's unbelievable. This is the first kind of high-ish end mod that I have bought, and I love it. So I'm going to show you exactly how this particular unit came to me, or how I bought it. Some pros and cons. There's not a whole lot of cons, to be honest, so mostly pros. So I'm just gonna get this thing off and show you how it came, everything, boxing, unboxing, whatnot. Okay, so I'm going to try not to take up a lot of time with this, but it is pretty, it's not a complex mod, but compared to like an iStick or something, it's a little bit more in depth. So there's the box it came in. Okay. The boxing is actually quite nice. There's a description on the back of what it is. I actually like the box quite a bit. So it's got this outer sleeve on it. Comes off. Then we have the SMOK box itself. And there it is. This is exactly how it came to me, minus the plastic wrap that was on the box. So the mod itself, comparable to this, I guess comparable in size to like the iStick 50 watts, a little bit bigger in some respects, but not in others. We'll get into that though. Underneath, we have a little tab here. Pull that off. Don't do anything with that. That's just to keep moisture out. It comes with a nice manual. It's pretty, it's a pretty good manual actually. Tells about everything, all the settings, all that stuff. This one is in English only. I'm not sure if it comes in French or not, but I don't speak French, so it doesn't much matter to me. Comes with the USB cable and an Ego 510 adapter. Okay. So there's quite a bit of stuff on this particular mod. First off, 4400 mAh battery life. That's quite impressive for the size, and also the amount of watts it puts out. The iStick 50 be the closest one that I have in comparison, and it doesn't quite do the same amount of power. this particular model do 80 watts. It has variable modes, so there's a wattage mode, there's a temperature control mode, which in my case, I haven't had a chance to test it out, but I've got the latest version of the software, which is V0006 in it. And I've heard that that's leaps and bounds above the original, I think it was 0004 version. It has also a mech mode. So I think it just kind of drains on the battery the same as mechanical mod would. So we're going to kind of get into this. So it's pretty similar to, wish I had a better light here. But yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this that well. But here's your fire button. There's display screen and your plus and minus buttons to adjust it. So it's 5 clicks on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there it is. So it reads ohms to the hundredth. So that's pretty nice. Has your voltage. So I'm just going to try to get this up for you here. So it has your battery life right here. Your ohms at the top. I don't know how well everyone can see this, but the volts underneath the ohms, and then your watts. Now, when you switch it over to a temperature mode, the volts, let me just show you here. The volts is replaced. Let me see if I can get in on this. Yeah, I really don't know how clear this is, but the volts themselves are switches to temperature. Right now it's at 480. I haven't had the chance to really test that out because I don't have nickel wire or anything like that. So the wattage mode is perfect. Reads ohms very, very accurately. So it's kind of a weird thing too. When you have it on, what you have to do is to lock it, you click it 5 more times. Normally that would turn a mod off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it flashed there, that means it's locked. And that's a pretty neat feature too. I don't know if you can see it, but it shows the time when you fire it when it's locked. So I like that feature. You have a little clock here and a date and time. Unlock it, it's 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's unlocked now. It'll fire. Wattage goes up very quickly. It scrolls slow, then it goes right up and down. I think that's pretty quick from 6 to 80 watts. Like I said, the temperature control mode, I'm not sure how well it works. I know it works better than it used to on the earlier versions. And the menu's kind of different. So, we have our 3 clicks, and that takes us to our modes. So that's wattage, temp, and mech. So you can, when you leave it alone, it kind of resets to whatever that is. So 2. What that one does is it's a puff counter. Okay? Sorry, it's not really. Let me see if I can get this going a little bit better. Okay. So there's a puff counter. It says I've had 99 puffs today. Every time it goes out of the screen, you have to click 3 times to go back in, and every time you click it, it goes to a different menu. There's the clock, so it'll let you set your clock and date. This one here is your temperature setting, so you can set your temperature in that one. And this is your power. Power off. It says goodbye. To power it back on, it's 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there it's back on. There's not really a high load up time on this. It's pretty quick. Once you, once you turn it on, it's great. Vent holes and charging port in the bottom. I think this is a lithium-ion pack. It's not like, a couple 18650s. It's a couple 18650 lithium-ion pack. I don't think this comes out. So, the finish on this is a heavy mod, and it's all metal. It's very, very solid. I like how it feels in the hand. It's perfect for a finger fire. Even thumb fire, it's not bad. The top and bottom caps are this chrome-plated steel stuff. So it's a fingerprint magnet for sure. When it's charging, it actually shows a percentage. So it'll say, if you're charging it at half power, it'll start 50, and then you'll see it go 51, 52. It does take a little bit of time to charge. I'm not going to lie about that. I'd love it to be a little bit quicker, but it is what it is. The finish, I can't get over the finish. Like the actual body, it feels very, very good. It's a little slippery for people that don't really like that, but I mean, whatever, right? It's got this little reset hole. I don't know if you can see that, to be honest, but there's a reset hole between the plus and the minus. If you put a pin in that, you'll actually see what version you have, and mine's the latest. It's 6, like I said. The only, it's not even, I don't know, it's a downfall, I guess, kind of, but it's got a spring-loaded, I believe it's a brass pin inside. It's always a plus. But I'm noticing the paint is starting to come off a little. You probably can't see it's that minor. But what it is, it's when you screw the tanks on, they tend to hang over a slight bit, and they touch the black, or depending on what color you get, the black part of the mod. So it tends to rub the little edges off a little bit of the paint, but otherwise it's good. This thing sits flush. This is the Atlantis version 2. It sits perfect on it. I think it's damn sexy, actually. So yeah, this mod is the cat's ass. In all honesty, I would highly recommend it. I really don't know how it compares to like a RDNA chip or an SX chip for heat or temperature control, but for the price here, you're talking under $100. Temperature control works. I just don't know how well it potentially works. Generally, I think it works fine, but I don't know how. I really don't know how well it works comparative to everything else. I know the RDNA 40 is like kick-ass for temperature control. This one does the trick, but I don't think it's as good. But I didn't buy this for temperature control. I bought it to go to 80 watts because of the Atlantis version 2. The 0.3 ohm coil will fire 70 to 80 watts. I got the 0.5 in here now, so it's a 20 to 30 watt coil. And that's what I'm vaping it on. It's 29.5. But I mean, check it out. It's awesome. I mean, can't beat that. And the tank, I got the tank too from Vaporhub. So, this whole setup is from Vaporhub, and it is awesome. I highly recommend. If you're into a sub-ohm vape, like the big clouds, the flavor, want the power to power something like this, I would highly recommend this. I've been having a few problems with my iStick 50, as I've seen on a lot of reviews and comments on Twitter and Facebook. The thing's kind of crapping out on almost everyone. So there's going to be a review on that. It's not going to be very good. It's kind of a follow-up to the previous review before it started acting up. But this one, I really can't see any issues. I mean, it's solidly built. Everything is square. There's no overhangs, no sharp edges. Feels solid. Vapes anywhere from 6 to 80 watts. You know, mech mode, temperature control. Has a clock and a calendar. If you like that kind of thing, you know, don't have your cell phone with you, lock it and press the fire button. You got a timepiece. As you can see, it's not extremely big. I don't have giant mitts on me, but you know, it'll fit in the hand. For a little mod, this is honestly kick-ass for the price, and I highly, highly, highly recommend it. If you were looking at buying an iStick 50 watt, seriously, fuck man, spend the extra 20, 30 bucks, whatever it is, and get this. This is by far a superior device. Okay, so that's about it for the SMOK XPro M80 Plus. So I'm going to have the website for Vaporhub down below. Check them out if you're around Nova Scotia. Like, if you're in the, you know, Nova Scotia, Halifax, Dartmouth, Truro area, check them out. Check the site out. It tells their address and their phone number. Highly recommended. Best price on the Atlantis V2 and the SMOK XPro M80 Plus. I can't say anything bad about it. It's an awesome shop, awesome people. So if you like this video, subscribe, comment down below, like it. I really appreciate all the views and all the comments, you know, all the support I get for everything. There's going to be a few more reviews of e-juice and a few different Addies mods, things like that, coming up very soon. So, yeah, keep it up, guys. Keep liking my channel, subscribing. Tell your friends, family, fellow vapors about it. I really like getting new viewers, new subscribers. I really appreciate all the people that have been very supportive of me. So, with that, we'll see you next time, and vape on.